The reason that I like being involved in philanthropy and being involved with the Weld Trust is the ability to make a difference. There's so much need throughout our county, and to be a part of addressing that and helping people, it really fills your heart to know that you're doing something or making an effort to do something that's going to help other people.
The Weld Trust is a health conversion foundation that was formed in 2019 from the sale of North Colorado Medical Center.
We really exist to improve the lives of people in Weld County with an emphasis on education and health. For the most part, the real boots on the ground are the other philanthropic organizations in Weld County, and we're there to provide support, to introduce them to each other, to encourage them to work together with the idea that hopefully we don't duplicate services.
So we have a funding track that are called flagship grants, and those are larger grants usually for capital projects. And there's a couple of them that we're really proud of. One is the Boys and Girls Club of Weld County Teen Center for that organization. With this new teen center, they'll be able to serve 125 kids a day. And what we know about that organization is that the kids that are going through that program are at 100% graduation rate from high school, which is just amazing. There's also High Plains Development Corp., which is building a permanent supported housing project that's going to address some chronic homelessness around Greeley and get folks not only housed, but get them the wraparound services that they need. I think that it's just such a privilege to be able to do the kinds of things that we're able to do right now. And I think it's important that as an organization, we're asking ourselves, what can we do beside write checks? And what we can do is help build capacity in the nonprofits that are around us and help build the leadership in those organizations, which is going to make the county much stronger over the long haul.
The big needs are huge, and it's all over the state. It runs everything from youth programs, at-risk kids, to seniors that are needing supports for transportation and meal programs, to communities that are just trying to survive and thrive in different parts of the state. I grew up in rural Illinois, and I think what really attracted me to this role, and specifically the Anschutz Family Foundation, is its commitment to serving rural Colorado. That piece growing up in a rural area really speaks to me, and I understand the importance that rural communities have within our state. The Anschutz Family Foundation was endowed in 1982 by Fred and Marion Pfister Anschutz, really with the goal of supporting organizations that meet human and community needs in Colorado. The biggest part of my job is really getting out into community and understanding what the needs are within those spaces. So many times grantmakers think that they know best, and often times in reality it's the communities that know how to solve complex issues. They're just in need of the financial resources to make it happen. Anyone can be a philanthropist. You don't have to have $1 million, you don't even have to have $100. You really just have to care about the community that you're living in order to be able to make a difference and do good work.
Philanthropy is important because we have an entire sector of our economy, the nonprofit sector, that is picking up the slack for what our government can't or won't do. That we are addressing day-to-day community needs that are life or death for some people. So Community Shares of Colorado, by nature and at our very core, is a workplace giving federation, meaning that we work with employers to offer a benefit in the workplace that people can give out of their paychecks directly to the causes they care about the most. We represent organizations with a set of shared values, and that is why an employer will choose to work with Community Shares over another federated model. That you know that when we show up with our catalog of member nonprofits, that we have vetted their financials, that we have vetted their values, that they are living into inclusiveness and diversity and equity. And we rely on being that values-aligned partner for our workplaces. In the last almost 40 years, we've given out more than $45 million in funds generated out of people's paychecks. That's small dollar donations on a weekly basis that really add up to a steady revenue stream for a whole bunch of organizations. We have also worked really hard to be an inclusive leader in philanthropy. And whether it is you as an everyday philanthropist giving out of your paycheck, or a foundation with $2 or $3 billion in their endowment, at the end of the day, we're all sharing a commitment to investing in making our community a healthy, safe, pleasant place to live, raise families, and we want to see Colorado thrive.